I want to talk to you for a couple of minutes about the power of change. It's important that we embrace change as growth and improvement rather than defaulting to all change seems to be bad. Change challenges us to leave a comfort zone. Maybe you're facing that today. Maybe that's a reason I feel led to share this video. Men and women who live with excellence and strive for excellence know that we were designed to live by faith. You see, God's original design for all of us calls for us to live from the perspective of faith with eternity in our hearts. This is not a moment thing, it's an expansive view that I'm going to live by faith and not by things I see only with natural eyes. Eternity in our hearts is a regulator. The book of Hebrews defines faith, as you well know, being sure of what we hope for and certain of what we do not see. Certain of what we do not see with natural eyes, but with spiritual eyes we can see. This is God's way of operation. Outward appearances do not influence him. I don't think impossible obstacles diminishes power. Not at all. The Apostle Paul learned the importance of looking beyond what is immediately visible. And our ability to unleash our potential in what God has called us to do is tied to our willingness to consistently live from God's perspective. And that actually saw Paul, the apostle, in Saul, the murderer. Yeah, God looked at Saul the murderer and saw Paul the apostle. That's living from God's perspective, and he's created us to share his viewpoint. That's what my challenge is to you today. Suppose you allow all the obstacles that clutter your path and the expectations of others to discourage you, and you spend your lifetime and energy consuming detours and on trails that do not affect your destiny in a positive way. Let's now understand the power of change and that it is good. Let's not waste our abilities and talents. We learn to function by looking beyond what we right now see with natural eyes into what is possible, and that's essential to releasing our potential. That's essential to God's approval in our life. So I'm going to challenge you once again as I close this short video. Change your vision. Don't get so wrapped up in the trouble that you're in or the problems or challenges that you face. Look beyond those things and live by faith, knowing that God's promise in you brings a better day. And when you live by faith in that promise, then you can achieve what God has asked you to achieve. May God bless you. We will talk again soon.